Good evening. It's James Black here, producer James with Shayne. And did you think like 4 minutes? Did you think 4-minute double minor that we'd be sitting here right now talking about our first Stanley Cup victory in 28 years?
You have to believe. You know. I wasn't too sure, but wasn't looking good. But man, Price in that overtime was killer. I mean, I think there was like 5 shots on goal in that sequence there, and nothing fazed him. He was focused. He wanted that win, and the boys did too. Man, Josh Anderson, 2 goals tonight, and the big one in overtime. Wow,
almost a third because he got kind of robbed of getting a penalty call.
That is true.
The ref was just, there's some interesting stuff there. Thanks for coming tonight, folks. This is exciting. This is the first win of this now 5-game, going to be a 5-game at least, maybe 7, maybe we'll see. But this is exciting. All it takes is one. It takes one game. We were keeping the Habs activity strong. Derek and Dale before in the pregame show, we're keeping the faith for us. And for all the people I know that call in and watch the show, we want to hear from you tonight. So it's live at habstonight.com. And if you find yourself here for the first time, just by accident, or just because you're excited, because, you want to watch some post-game Habs, hit subscribe, hit like, come hang out with Shane and I for a little bit. We usually do the show for about 45 minutes to an hour. And we'll just talk about the game, break it down, and just, this is unprecedented territory for us. This was an elimination game in the Stanley Cup Finals. Nothing that either of us have experienced in our life, obviously. And, there was a lot of ups and downs in this game, but we played a lot better than Game 3. I think we'll start there.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. And it started with, there were some changes to the lineup, right? So Merrill and Gustafsson were pulled out. So the trade deadline guys, they got yanked. They put Romanov, who we'll talk about. Kulak came back. He's been in and out here and there. Mm-hmm. And then Evans, the controversial KK out, Evans in, and then the line swaps. But they kept that fourth line intact, which played to our benefit dramatically. And also some changes, I believe, on the PK, if I'm not mistaken. So there was a lot of stuff happening for us in this one. Let's talk. I don't know. Where do you want to start, Shane? Where do you want to start with this one?
Well, like you mentioned, the guys making a comeback tonight. What's funny is on the second goal, right? Romanov's goal, who comes back in the lineup, is assisted by Evans, who comes back in the lineup. So that second goal doesn't happen if they're not there, right? And what a piss missile that was. Just it had eyes. It was like straight in. Beautiful shot by Romanov. And we knew he had it in him, right? He did it. I mean, his first goal, his only goal against the Oilers early in the season, just a rocket from the blue line. And once again, the wrister there. We knew he could do it, and he showed us tonight. But yeah, I like Romanov's game. A few passes were a little iffy, but most of all, like overall, it was a pretty good game. And Evans as well. I mean, struggled a bit on the faceoffs, 44%, but I mean, he had overall a good game. 1 assist, 2 shots on goal, 2 hits. Can't ask for much more than that. And to touch on Kulak, didn't do much per se. Finished the game with 1 shot, 1 hit, 1 giveaway. Didn't particularly like his play on the maroon goal there. I thought he could have been more aggressive, but hey, we won, so there's no point in complaining. Obviously, we got to ride with the same lineup next game, in my opinion. I don't know what you think.
I think so. I mean, the things that almost killed this game were just endemic to the series, right? Like the turnovers and just some of the way we handle broken plays. Like Romanov. He was getting like the internet probably imploded on itself in the Habs world, because at one point, like, he made that beautiful shot as you just described, and then he kind of blew it on the assignment on the way back that set up the tying goal. And that was one of those situations where like, it's too bad, because that was his moment, and it kind of got taken away from him too soon. But he was he played great, and we won a playoff game. I mean, this is what you want to happen, and succession. Now we have to do 3 more of these, and I think that lineup will have to go into the next game, have to play in front of the mayor of Tampa Bay, and make sure that he doesn't get his wish. Absolutely not going to happen. Sorry, guys.
It's a
Brutal.
massive jinx. I mean, if that Mare jinxed her entire team, that's stupid. I mean, clearly she doesn't watch hockey. Like, no one says that. No one says that. You just want your team to win, right? And then she's getting greedy here, saying, "Oh no, they have to win at home." You just jinx your team. Like, maybe it is going to happen, but who knows? If we win next game, like, we have been in this situation before. I think Steffi just said it on the group chat. We have been down 3-1 against the Leafs, and look what happened. Okay, we're down 3-1 now. No more 3-0. Put away your brooms. Okay, that's done with. We're down 3-1. We've done it before. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
You know, we never thought it was over. Okay, never.
Nope.
It just wasn't.
Not
with this team. Not with this team. And they, so in the text chat, just before we bring Joshua back on, heart, like, that took a lot of heart to overcome your captain being called with, a minute left in the game, about a minute 30, I think, for a double minor for the high sticking. It was a Palat that he nailed in the face. It was pretty bloody.
Yeah.
And it was a nice little callback to some of the Corey Perry stuff and some of the Gallagher things we've seen. So everyone's getting bloody on the ice, gushing everywhere, like it's a pro wrestling match at your local Legion or, high school. It's unreal. And this game had a little bit of the rough stuff. At one point they put the whole energy line on the bench, and then we lost Sherrod and Petrie. Another critical juncture. We overcame a lot of stuff, and it just became this sort of like the calling card of the team came through at the end. You said with Carey Price making those unreal saves, closing the pads, going left and right. I mean, his vision and his ability to close at the end of the game was incredible. We could have walked away with the loss, and they would have been hoisting the cup. The guy with the white gloves, I keep forgetting his name. He would have been out there, and now they're all flying back to Tampa. So I'm going to bring Joshua on because he's always got great insights into what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Buddy, how you doing? You're on the pregame, so you just got the pregame postgame sandwich going here. What's up?
Hey, go Habs, go. I'm so excited. Great game. Holy crap. Wow. That was one of the most stressful games this playoffs. My heart was thumping. Woo! Yeah. I felt so bad for Weber in that penalty box. Holy moly. He had his head down the whole time. It was like, oh man. But it's like, well, they call that, and then they didn't call the one on Perry. It's like, whew, but at least they called it. So
yeah, we try not to think about the refs too much on this program.
Yeah, I know.
Habsitivity is all about being your best self and letting everything else, fall where it may. But yeah, there's some weird stuff like the non-call on Anderson, I guess. But there was also a non-call earlier. Was it Perry who basically like tackled the guy on the way to the net? Yeah, and they didn't. They didn't call that.
Yeah, no, so. the refs have been good this in the final. They've actually done a really good job compared to the last couple ones. So yeah, can't complain about that. So, but no, Habs TV all the way, man. It's awesome. Called it 3-2.
Yeah, you did. Wow. If we had a prize, we'd give it to you. That was
awesome. On the money.
Positivity goes a long way.
It was awesome. Man. Awesome game.
So yeah, I don't know, like the crowd sounded louder for some reason. Maybe they got better at pumping in the sound, or there was just people were just more fired up, more drunk. I don't know, but it just sounded like a real home environment. Like, not that the last game the crowd just got kind of like wiped out, right? But this was like the whole game just felt oof. And they'll have to get away from that, unfortunately. But man, the love on the street, everyone here on the internet watching our show. Keep it up. Keep doing your thing, supporting the team however you can, even if it's just good vibes, because it came through today for sure. You can tell they weren't ready to go home because they want to play for you. But and we just talked about it real quick, but like the lineup, do you see the lineup sticking? Do you see any further tinkering, or are we good with who we got going?
I think it was a good, like, I was disappointed about KK, but Evans played a good game. He was solid on the penalty kill. He was solid 5-on-5 too. I don't know. I think I don't think they're going to change it. I think it's going to stay the way it is. But I just feel bad for KK because, like I said, he's got 5 goals. He's a goal scorer. And I think when the chips are down, he'll score goals for you. But I think Evans played a good game. The lines worked really well. And Anderson was just a beast tonight. just skating everywhere, hitting everybody. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was fun to watch. It was a good game.
For sure.
No, that's awesome. Josh, any final thoughts? So we got a few callers here want to come in, some regulars.
Yep.
As we called them in the when I worked in a nightclub, we call them regulars. They come in every night.
Right.
They come
Right.
put their feet up on the chair and tell a tale and share a drink. Yourself included. You're one of the regulars. But yeah, any final thoughts on the on tonight's game?
I was excited. I was really excited for Romy to come in. And he didn't disappoint. He played I don't think he made any mistakes tonight. He was all over it. He was hitting people. His passes, you know, he's very underrated passer. And just Anderson and Weber. Weber was unreal tonight too.
Oh, yeah.
And Carey stood on his head. He made the saves he had to. It was a really good game. I'm excited for Game 5.
Yeah,
and to touch on that, Weber had 5 blocked shots tonight. 5, the most on the team. So,
Yeah.
you knew he was in it, and obviously then Dano had probably the best block shot there when he blocked and tipped it out the zone. But Weber, great game. Have to agree on that.
That was boss pants, eh? Like that was.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the captain.
Right.
We're gonna go where
And
I take this.
the hit on point too, just plastered point on the boards there. That was beautiful to see, and he almost did it right after again, but he missed them. But yeah, Weber came out to play tonight.
Yep.
Gotta respect Braden Point though. He kept skating.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're such a good team. Like they'll come. Like I said, you make one mistake. If we can, if Game 5, if we can just make one, just give them one. That's it. We'll be okay because we the heart from these guys is unreal.
And there you go.
You now know you can win. You now know you can beat these guys, and you now know you can get a few shots from Vass that you didn't think you were gonna maybe 2 games ago ever see go through.
Right.
Romanov's one of them, but yeah, I
what a shot.
Yeah, but that first goal was beautiful. I mean, from Kulak all the way through to Caulfield or Suzuki to I think who got the first assist on that? But
it was Caulfield to Suzuki to Anderson.
From behind the net to Anderson. Yeah, that was just incredible. That was like no one's stopping that. But all right, Joshua, thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks for being a double caller today. We'll put your name in the hat for a prize. And as always, we really appreciate hearing your comments. All right.
Awesome, guys. Thanks, you guys. Right. Great content. Keep it up, and we'll see you guys Game 5.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cheers, Josh.
Do you want to mention that our friend Shane here is wearing an official Habs Tonight ball cap available at habstonight.net or down in the content link content below this video here. If you're watching on YouTube, the text, there's a link. And I've actually got like a little champion sweater thing here. It's hard to see, but I got my Habs Tonight. I finally got some merchandise. You like that?
I'll
be wearing that at my kids' soccer practice. You better believe that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need that.
You got a little hood on it. Yeah, I'm ready, guys.
But I do have my Autour de la Ligue shirt. So, pour nos partisans francophones, we gotta go. A little segment in French here. Pour nos partisans francophones, on veut s'excuser. Aujourd'hui, on a encore manqué l'épisode d'Autour de la Ligue. Annick se sent pas bien encore. Si vous ne savez pas, elle s'est fait mal à la jambe. Donc, on espère que la semaine prochaine, on va pouvoir revenir. That's all I'll say in French. Back to English.
Oui. Back to our regular programming. Damn it. How you doing, man?
Let's go.
Fucking looking clean cut.
What a win
Did you just shave your playoff beard, man?
Yeah, I shaved it after, what's it called? We lost after we lost Game 2. I hope my mom made me shave it. That's a valid excuse.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what why? She's like, our team's losing. Shave your face. Or did you have to get like family photos?
Yeah.
What?
Now it's, I guess you could say, starting to change some luck now. And I just got to say, this was a great game. And I honestly thought about these lineup changes a lot. And these were some lineup changes that worked in ways I didn't expect, like the Kulak thing. The more and more I think about it, I noticed last game, as I'm sure we know, Gustafsson likes to move past the puck and look for the stretch passes. I think Kulak did today sort of exposed a bit of a flaw in Tampa Bay's system, because a lot of teams were, especially us, we were looking for the stretch passes either down the sides or the middle of the ice. And I think what Kulak did tonight, especially on the first goal, just, I know he didn't get an assist, but he honestly just deserves, I don't know if they don't have a third assist, but just give him the assist on this, when he just carried it up the ice and caused the play for Suzuki to pass the Caulfield back to Suzuki over to Anderson and in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I hope that's something that can carry along through the rest of the series. So we know ways to score on them now. Here's the thing. I remember I was talking about this with Dale after the third game post game. He said the thing is, if Montreal wins Game 4, it's the pressure's on Tampa, and I really think that the pressure is on Tampa now, because if they don't win fourth game, we're coming back home with the fans in our crowd, and the important thing is for Montreal just to play their game. And Evans has just played a great game today, in my opinion. And we're getting Vasi right where we want him, I think. Like, we're just getting him to play the puck more than any goalie really should. And then I just want your opinions. Like, do you think, like, overworking Vasi and having him play the puck is to our benefit?
Yeah. He was playing behind the net, and he started doing some. He gave one up that was pretty bad. You know, I don't know. I mean, they outshot us considerably in this game, so I'm not sure we're breaking them down, but I would say with any series, like, the longer it goes, you can unlock different things that you can do, right? And in this one, maybe it's him, and just finding some of the angles on him, and maybe Carey kind of gets in the zone and starts realizing where he can be stronger. And I don't know. I mean, just getting to Game 5 just seemed like a dream when that double minor happened. So this is all. When they talk about house money, now we're playing with whatever is even better than house money. Like, just gave you the keys to the car. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, just won't forget what the mayor of Tampa Bay said. I hope Montreal wins Game 4 so we can win it at home. Just imagine Montreal wins Game 5 there. Just imagine what would happen if her words come back to bite her.
Oh, so sweet. The biggest jinx ever, man. That'd be awesome. That's like flipping off the hockey gods, you know? You don't do that. You don't do that.
Yeah.
So, no, that's awesome. And Damon, I got to ask you, and James, you can jump in too. Eric Stahl did not have the best game, right? 12 minutes of ice time, one shot on goal, one hit, 43% on faceoffs. Would KK take a spot potentially, or do we keep it the same?
For me, I think the thing right now is that this is actually a really good question, Shane. I've always been a fan of Stahl, but for me, I noticed the thing with Montreal is that there's been two Stahls in my opinion. There's regular season Stahl who he will score, like, but not as often. But then playoff Stahl has been great in my opinion in Montreal. But the thing is, this game he has not been as good as I know he's capable of. But for me, I think that if everything is going the way it should, I think you keep it the same. But the thing is, I like looking at the long-term future, but I don't know how this might affect KK's confidence, like maybe scratching him and putting him back in the lineup for a 21-year-old right now. I just hope it doesn't affect KK's confidence. But for this cup run, I just think we should maybe leave Stahl in the lineup, and I think that Stahl's line has had really good chemistry, and they've generated good scoring chances, but they just haven't had the puck luck. Because I remembered in a lot of the games, like, they'll just get the puck to the slot, it'll just bounce right off the stick, whether it's Perry or Armia, or it's Stahl, just the puck bounces right off the stick. We haven't had the puck luck, and I think today we're starting to get the puck luck in our favor, and I hope things really balance out and we can even the series out and hopefully win in 7. That's just my hope.
I mean, we got 3 posts tonight, right? Like, Tampa hit like 3 posts tonight, so puck luck is more even now. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they bring KK back for next game, but I think he's still might. I don't know. Someone could get hurt or whatever, but pulling Stahl and then changing the chemistry of that line when it's proven to do so much at certain points, I don't know. It's just a tough. And then this is why Ducharme and Berge get paid the big dollars. They have to make these tough decisions because no matter what you do, you're gonna piss someone off, or you feel like if you don't win the series, there's gonna be some, why didn't you do this? And it's like, well, I don't know.
I was actually a little shocked when I saw KK got pulled because he was one of our better forwards, I felt, earlier on in the Stanley Cup playoffs and especially in the finals. So I was pretty shocked when he was the one getting pulled. But whatever gets you the win, and hopefully whatever gets you the Stanley Cup will do. But yeah, it was really interesting just to see how pulling KK. And also, I just noticed, I saw the press box with all the Montreal Canadiens players, and man, Cale Fleury's been growing out that hockey flow.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking
Yeah,
good.
Kill Fleury's is challenging Max Domi. I remember when Max Domi grew out his flow in Montreal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. My flow's looking good.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, we got another guest here, but you got to stay on, Damon, because Delio wants to say hi.
Okay.
He said he's got some respect for you as a caller, and
Oh, thank you. Hey, Delia, how are you?
can we hear you? Let's see if we can get his mic going here.
Oh, I can't hear you, Delio. Oh, we can't hear him.
No, he's on.
Wait.
No, can't hear you, bud. Great beard, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that playoff beard.
Yeah. Try logging in again. Different browser. Yeah, we'll swap Delio for a minute. We're bringing Corey in, but you got to see in, Damon. Corey, what's
Hey,
up?
Corey, how are
We're
you?
doing
Hey, guys.
double guesting
How's it
tonight.
Going?
Yeah.
Double guest tonight, eh?
Yeah.
Big night.
Yes, why not? Yeah. How you doing, Corey?
Good. You guys feeling good after the win?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this is getting hard on my life.
Yeah, it's probably aged me about 5 years. Let's say that.
Yeah, we're we're trying to figure out what we do with the lineup going into the next game, if we mess with it or we just go with what worked tonight. I mean, I would think this game set a good template going forward, but we can't have any more. Do we just tinker from game to game now? Right? Do you just try to,
I think the lineup's probably going to stay the same for the rest of the rest of their run, because the only reason anything would ever change is if they had a bad game and lost, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think that lineup's changing for the rest of the season. So we'll see how it goes. But it seemed pretty good tonight, and it's hard. Like Stahl, he played an all right game. Like there were some times where it looked like he was keeping up with Perry and Armia and hemming them in the zone a lot, for a short period of time there. So if that line can do that over and over again, like every time they're out there, just kind of try and keep their other fourth line hemmed in the zone, then it could be all right. He didn't, like he said there. What did he play? I think 12 minutes or something. Was that it? So
Stahl played 12 minutes 40.
Yeah. So I mean, you keep his ice time down a bit, and if he's not playing well, or if he is playing well, then you bump it up a little bit. But I'm okay with keeping him in. I think the lineup stays the same going forward.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think you mess with it now, and you just let it roll. I mean, every game's a do or die situation, right? So
yeah,
these guys won the one game, and everyone before them lost 3 games, so you got to go with just what worked.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Always believe in the
barely
winning
worked.
formula.
Yeah. I mean, did you see enough potential with what was done tonight to play even better? I mean, I mentioned the shot differential, but the physicality seemed to be there. The clogging the lanes, just not giving up the puck as much. It just was a better played game. They just seemed to embrace the moment. I don't know why it took it to this extent to get there, but sometimes it's just what it takes, right? You start to unlock things, right?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think they played a good game tonight. It wasn't I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, it was their best game of the playoffs." For sure, it wasn't their best game of the playoffs. They can play better. Yeah, but if they can bring the same energy and the same momentum to the next game, I think they'll have a really good chance. If Price can do what he did in the first period and kind of control the flow of the game and take everybody down a notch, because it's like, what was it, game 2 or game 3 when the Lightning came flying out there and scored like 2 goals in the first 5 minutes or something. We didn't need to settle that down, and I'm okay with not having any goals scored against us and not scoring any goals in the first 10 15 minutes or so. Just keep the momentum or the pace of the game slow, keep slowing it down and doing what he's doing like he did tonight. It's exactly what he needs to do, and he came up big tonight. He made the shots were 10-1 in the first 15 minutes or something. So
yeah,
he's important.
3-2 sort of our magic number too, right? Those games are the bread and butter for the Habs, and we're doing pretty good in the playoffs. I think, how many playoff games have we won in the playoffs this year? I'm gonna guess 5, 6.
How many
playoff games have we, or overtime?
Overtime. Oh yeah. Probably
5-1.
5. Yeah.
And then we got a stat from Nick. So Cole Caulfield of the Canadiens is the first rookie in NHL history to have 3 overtime points in a single postseason. He's also the first rookie to have 2 overtime points when facing elimination in a single postseason.
That's true. He had a great game.
Yeah, he did. He was exactly where he needed to be at all the time. He never looked at a position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
And even the last play, keeping that puck alive and not letting Vasilevsky play it or freeze it, led to the goal. So yeah, he's had a great playoffs.
And that's the thing with Caulfield too, is that Tampa has done a great job just smothering him. Offensively, he can't do much. He only had 1 shot on goal tonight, which is really uncharacteristic. Shit, I butchered that. But
no, you got it.
Speaking French again. That's okay.
Usually, yeah, that's it. Usually, I'm looking at the stat sheet. He has 5 or 6 shots every game, and now he has 1. But that's the thing with Caulfield, that when he knows that Tampa's smothering him, he can't do anything. He'll find ways to create things for his teammates. He had 2 assists tonight, including the game winner. So, God, I love that kid. I love him so much.
Yeah, he's great. Him, all the young guys are looking to be really promising. I'm looking forward to the future. I want to stay talking about the Stanley Cup final, because it's what's relevant right now. But I'm looking forward to the future a lot with these kids.
Suzuki too.
Yeah,
Suzuki had
a
great
game. Yeah,
great game. I mean, 2 shots on goal, 2 hits, 1 block, 50% on faceoffs, 18 minutes, 1 assist. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's fun to see those guys bounce back after game 1 too, because they just were getting roughed up in game 1, and they kind of found their spot now. And it's just without those guys, we're down. We're out of the first round, 100%. Delia, let's try you again, man. Can we hear you?
Hey guys, is that better?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
This is the first time we've had 5 people on. There we go. Let's try it. Who cares? Hey, this show's almost over, guys.
On.
The Habs tonight post-game show, we know there's only going to be after this a couple more, right? So we're trying new stuff while we can.
Honestly, I just wanted to reach out to this Damon kid and tell him that he did a wicked job the other night when he was kind of forced to co-host, and you fucking nailed it. You were awesome.
Thank you.
And you were funny too. It was good. Yeah.
Thanks, Dylan.
Damon.
Bromance brewing here. I love it.
Yeah.
We're making things happen here at Habs tonight.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dealer, have you been on this show before?
No, but I've been watching for a long time. I just kind of didn't have the wherewithal to obviously figure out how my mic worked.
It's okay. It's the internet.
That's okay. The struggles are real.
Yeah, I just haven't used it in a while. It was set up to record for, I do DJing on the side sometimes, and it was set up to record from something else. But anyway, one thing I wanted to mention, I'm kind of a little behind on the stream, but when you guys were talking about guys stepping up, especially Weber, and just kind of playing the body a little more today specifically, that one hit on Sergachev, when he did what Romanov did a series ago, and just or 2 series ago or whatever, and just put on the brakes and just stepped into the guy. You don't see that past Pee-wee or Bantam sometimes. In the NHL, it's those open ice hits are kind of a rarity sometimes, especially the way they've changed the rules in the last 10 years or so. So that was a pretty big hit by Weber.
Weber had a lot of good hits tonight, I think, too. That one against was it Point, where he just crushed him on the boards there.
Yeah,
he was tired. He was on a 1.5-minute, 2-minute shift there, and he just went in for the body and smart play to take the puck away.
And then there was the one where they tried to sandwich the guy. I can't remember who made the first check. But then Weber went in for the second one and missed completely, and just kind of rocked himself into the boards. But just the heart they showed tonight hasn't really. I haven't seen that so far this series, to the extent that it was in the first 3 series. And they really, they brought it tonight, and I'm glad. They haven't really done that since the first 2 games. The third game they kind of fell apart a little. So, yeah. But and Price Price kind of redeemed himself as well. He, people were talking about how he presented himself the first 3 games, and he shut people up tonight. That's for sure.
Big time.
Yeah.
So many amazing saves.
Yeah, he had a couple there in in overtime to really keep them in it. Shots right from the slot that he just saw the whole way and was able to make the easy save. Made it look easy anyway.
That is another part of it as well. They were doing a little bit better of a job tonight, I feel, like clearing guys in front of them. Like I when I watch games, like I'm a Habs fan, but like I grew up playing net, so if it's a shit game or if it's two teams I don't even want to watch, that's what I'm watching is the goalies. I just want to see guys rob people, right?
Yeah.
So, but I could tell he was seeing the puck a little better, and guys were, not only like they've been blocking shots all playoffs, but they were definitely putting some extra effort into. Like they noticed what was killing Price in the first 2-3 games, and they put a stop to it tonight.
Well said.
Yeah. Like we've learned a lot over these first 3 games, so yeah, it's really coming back to bite Tampa.
Yeah, I think we were kind of shell shocked the first few games, to be honest. Like it's been a long time since we made it to the finals, right? So I think we just I think they just didn't know what they were in for. But now that this is the first game in the finals where I feel like they've played the way they did once they got over the first 3 or 4 games against Toronto and kind of went on their like mission, where they were like, enough is enough. And it was good to see. Like it's the first time I've seen it in the finals that consistently for 60 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, game 2, we played pretty well. We dominated most of the game. And then that damn Coleman goal with 2 seconds on the clock just chopped our legs off right there. So this was a more complete game. I agree. Like game 2 was good, but this one just the whole way through the entire, 57 minutes. We just dominated. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
Another quick overtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3 minutes, 57 in overtime.
Yeah. It seems like all of the overtimes that we've been in just they end quickly, which is good. Good for my heart.
It's good because I think that like we're at it. The longer we are stuck in an overtime, I think the more it hurts us, especially since we're kind of playing our first 4D so much. Like if we have to really start cycling our D, the overtime gets into like 12, 13 minutes or something, we might be in trouble. Like when we get in overtime, we got to just end it like quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
So again, comparisons to 93, right? There wasn't like quadruple overtimes or triple overtimes in 93. It was just get it over with. Patrick got us here. Let's end it.
I remember an iconic Patrick Waugh quote from the 93 run in a Sportsnet documentary. He said, "Guys, score whenever you want. They're not scoring on me."
That's basically what I was thinking of. Yeah. It's a great quote. Yeah.
And the legends were in the building tonight. I mean, we had Cournoyer, Lafleur, Roy up there watching the game. Maybe they bring them to Tampa too for good luck. I don't know. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, fly them out.
Yeah.
Well, they're the Vincent Le Cavalier at the last one, huh?
That's totally just to light a fire under everyone's ass to be like, listen, guys, these guys worked hard enough to figure it out. Do something.
That's it.
Did you guys hear the crazy stat about Yager? How he's had a teammate in the finals?
John
since
Merrill
1980.
Yeah, I saw that.
At least one of his teammates has been in the finals since 1980.
That's wild.
He's such a legend.
I mean, he's also been on 25 teams?
I think he's been on 9 teams I can think of.
Yeah, is it 8 or 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I still can't believe he was on Calgary, and then they placed him on waivers.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that? Is that?
It's on the NHL Instagram account.
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Oh, for real? It's like the NHL posted it? That's how.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that Bettman interview today? Like
bullshit.
I turned it off halfway through.
All right, I'm glad you said it and I didn't have to.
For me, I was trying to tune out a bit of Bettman because let's just say I'm not his number one fan, but what happened in the interview?
That's why I pay attention, is because I'm not his biggest fan. Like I want to hear what he said.
No, they're talking about the points
bullshit.
of emphasis for refereeing next year.
Oh yeah, was that the one where he said the NHL has the best officials in any league?
Yeah, and then we got like 6 penalties and they got 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw some people
hilarious.
with a clown emoji on his face.
Yeah.
With what on his face? What emoji?
You know the clown emoji? Like I saw some
Oh,
people Photoshop a clown emoji on Gary Bettman's face.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
And Nick tweeted out something about his nose growing while he was talking. You know, like Pinocchio,
Pinocchio.
you dumbass.
More
Can't
like
stand
his
him.
bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
You should,
I want to be able to boo him one day. I think we have the draft in Montreal 2022.
Yeah.
I'm gonna boo him. That's like a dream come true for me. I'm gonna go to the draft and just I'm gonna let it all out.
Yeah.
I don't like the guy.
Just sneak
Yeah.
into
You
the
know what?
think it's
Like,
just
like you can hate on the guy all you want, but I'll just be the devil's advocate for a sec. 2 big new TV deals in the U.S.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The game is probably as popular as it's been in quite some time, I'd say, since
marketing wise, the guy knows what he's
through
doing.
2 lockouts. Like, give me like a break, like
Yeah.
and now
Yeah,
they got an expansion franchise in Seattle, a market that totally deserves a team. Like, I'll give him some credit there on the business side.
Yeah.
But
He's good at his job. He's just smart.
He's annoying as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
That's
There
it.
you go.
It's a personal grudge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there's a
memes
reason
of-
he gets booed every time the Stanley Cup comes out.
Yeah. Just imagine. Yeah.
Not coincidence.
Tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I don't
love it.
care who wins, as long as like I'll watch a final when there's 2 teams I don't even care about just to see people boo him. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
But you're right. This is why the guy knows what he's doing.
I don't know
I
if
think
it's
he's
just
kind of
me,
tough, right?
but the older Gary Bettman gets, I noticed a bit of a resemblance between him and Rudy Giuliani.
Oh. Jeez.
Did he have hair dye like dripping down his face?
The hair dye dripping down the side of his ears.
That's-
What's next? An appearance in Borat 3?
You don't know what you're talking about, idiot. Did you guys see that clip?
This is a much more
Ah.
fun show than the one that we might have had if we lost. So I appreciate you guys coming
Oh,
on.
I'd be crying like Nancy Kerrigan right now.
Yeah. You always.
Let's go round table final thoughts, and then I'll start signing you guys off because we might have a couple more guests before we turn in for the evening. But
Like I said, I just wanted to say hi to Damon because he impressed me so much when he hosted the other day. I'm good. I'm just glad we did it, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys in 2 or 3 days when we win the next one.
yeah, well,
Fair
we're
enough, man.
keeping the effort alive to post game and pre game throughout all this. As stressful and as disheartening as the last game was, this was fun that we got to do today. Dale and Derek did a great job on the pre game. Obviously, Dale Weiss.
Yeah, I
you know,
watched a
some
bit
of
of
those
it,
guys,
but
and-
but
Yeah.
I wasn't able to try and get on. But I'll try to get on more often now that I didn't know the process, So yeah,
I send you a link. You email us at live@habstonight.com.
yeah,
I literally send you a link with no instructions, and you just show up and
yeah. It worked well. It was easier than I thought. I'm sorry my mic was messed up at first, but
It's
I
okay.
had it set up differently for recording something.
We've all
My
been
bad.
work from homing for about a year and a half now,
Yeah.
so we know how to do this stuff.
Let's
All right, man.
never fight again.
No. All
Cheers.
right, thanks, Dilo, man. Thanks for coming on.
Nice to meet you, Dilo. Yeah.
Yeah, Damon. Final thoughts before you're.
Yeah, I just gotta say
you're
this
gonna
is a
go read
great
about the
game.
game for the next 2 hours, but
Yeah, I just gotta say this is a wonderful game that we played, and I really hope we can keep the momentum going and get the cup.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to say. And go Habs, go and keep the Habsitivity going.
Mhm.
appreciate
Yes.
that. You know what? 3 more wins. 3 more wins.
3 more wins. 3 game. Let's go on a 4-game winning streak here, boys.
That's all it takes. All right, man. Well, have a good night. Keep
You
it
too.
fresh.
Take care,
All right.
guys.
Later. Oh, Corey, just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Any
we are.
final thoughts before we let you go for the evening?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing, and I think you're the whole Habs tonight stuff would have taken off anyways, but definitely having this deep playoff runs helped you guys out quite a bit. But I mean, I know that's how I became a fan. I think I started really paying attention during the Jets series and watching the pregame shows and the postgame shows. So no, it's great what you guys are doing, and I think it's going to go really far. And yeah, expect big things from you guys.
No, thanks, bud. Yeah, I know we're just trying to keep it fun. It's obviously something we do as a hobby, and we do want you to come and rep merch and hit like and subscribe and all that. Like, please to support the channel. But we just like hanging out and talking about the games and meeting people. We're starting to build friendships through this thing, and it's cool to bring people on that now seen each other as guests. And if you guys have great ideas or just any idea, to be honest, just send us an email and let us know how we can keep growing the show and making it work for you and keep it fun. And we'll try different things. We have no, ego at this thing. It's just us trying to create an engaging, positive fan community around around the Habs. So
yeah, well, I remember Drew saying he was thinking of doing like a live meetup or whatever. So that'd be definitely something I'd be interested in. And if I could make it to that, I'd come down and say what's up to the guys and
100%.
Yeah, spend some time with you guys. But no, it's great what you guys are doing, and appreciate it for the whole community. So keep it up.
We definitely want to go to Shayne's neck of the woods very soon, probably early next season, and muck it up at one of the pubs that we
that'd be fun.
McLean's pub or something, and do a bit of meet and greet. I know Dale will be in Sweden, but we'll bring anyone else on from the team that can make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe actually go to a game. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. When the tickets are a little less expensive.
We don't have a spare. What are the ticket prices? 6, 7,
man,
8,000?
I saw some for like 15 grand. Like a lower bowl is going for like 15 grand.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
Some serious chatter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some of that YouTube money now. You can.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, bud. Well, you have a good night, and we'll try to bring a couple more people on tonight. I may not be able to get to everyone tonight, but I'm just trying to get some new faces on too. But thanks, Corey. We'll wish you a good one, and we'll see you after the next one.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bud.
thank you, Corey. Just to touch on what he said there, Dale in the pregame show was talking about what we have in store for the off season, because whether you like it or not, the season is coming to an end very shortly. So Dale is going to Sweden relatively soon. What do you say, like 2 weeks or something like that? Crazy. But we do have some pretty big guests lined up for some We See Wednesday episodes. So stay tuned for that. Can't really reveal any names for now, but big names, trust me. We've gotten we've gotten to see a few names there, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, Dale isn't messing around. He takes his venture quite serious, and he wants to continue to build on what we've done this season. We got lucky too, like 100%. We got lucky to be able to ride a bit of a wave here, but the fans keep coming back when lose. We've had the same fans too, and new people come on board while this thing's growing, and that's been awesome. We're hoping to get to 10K. So if I don't want to be one of those guys with the flashing, this is our sub goal, even though that works. But we do want to get to 10K this summer. That'll make us feel really special. But until then, we're just happy to be where we are, which is around 8,200. So, Peter, how you doing, man?
Let's go.
Good. How you doing?
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Shayne and James, especially after a win.
Oh, yeah.
I was totally wrong. I was saying, keep things the same. You don't need to bring back Romanov. But everyone else was right. So great game to watch.
Doesn't hurt to be proved wrong, eh? It's not that bad.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
And even if that was the end, like that was, that was like just a fun game. Like game 3, like just was such a kick in the ass, and this was like, okay, this team actually deserves to be here. It really does.
The intros, game 3 intro had me so pumped up, and then 2 goals really quick, deflated, but I never stopped, believing that it was possible. Watching, the game 3 post game, Dale had it right. If we win tonight like we did, the pressure's all on Tampa Bay going back. We can definitely win game 5. And then we're back to the Bell Center where we certainly can win. And it's a 1-game series. The Habs-ativity, I like that phrase that you guys came up with. But you got to believe, this is hockey. Anything can happen on any given night. So, yeah, I love Suzuki still. You know my thoughts on that kid. He's making stuff happen. Yeah.
So you're calling from Japan, right?
Yeah.
So are people picking up on the Suzuki vibes over there? Like you're gonna get a Suzuki jersey and people will be like, no, that's my guy.
You know, I haven't gone because this year was weird. I haven't gone to any of the semi-pro games this year,
Right.
but it's pretty big here.
Yeah.
You know, they bring a lot of teams in from Korea and the
Yep.
Asian market. I'm not sure what Suzuki's impact on people here. I haven't heard anything. Just myself watching last year for the first time watching Suzuki. I just saw something, when I watched him in the bubble against the Flyers. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's a long way from here to there, and yeah, as you say, hockey's it's an international sport, but it's for someone who's still pretty young in the league, his name will be known soon enough. Let's just say that he's on the way
He's
up.
a star. He's a star.
No doubt. Of all the people, we had this chat when we first started this channel. I don't know if it was on one of our public shows, but I remember Brandon and I talked about. We sort of debate. No, it wasn't even a debate. It was a KK or is it Suzuki? Who's the future? And
I think they could bring KK back game 5, but I'm not. Obviously the coaching staff, they know better than anyone. So it was nice to see how things clicked tonight. It was a really good game.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, that's a good note to think on. Any final thoughts on the game while you get your day started? Ending? What time?
Yeah,
is it
well,
there?
I'm a little afternoon right now, so
Okay. So you just had like some bowl of noodles and you're ready to rock the afternoon.
I haven't left this seat. But I really think going in, I'm very positive. I think we can take it to them in game 5, get back to the Bell Center, and that's where the pressure's on Montreal. I think game 5, we just flow. If we can play like we did tonight, flow game 5, then going back to the Bell Center, then the pressure is on us.
Mhm.
But we can do it there, and then it's a one game series. I believe Habsitivity, baby.
Let's go.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Global
you
phenomenon.
so much for the show, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for putting me on.
Anytime, Peter. Really appreciate you coming on, man.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks. All right. Bye. All right. Well, we got to end with our friend Evan because we're going to bed soon. But Evan, he was sending, those positive vibes I talked about earlier. That was like probably 80% Evan because this guy doesn't give up. So, Evan, cheers to you, man. I know you had a part in this win tonight. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I scored in my imagination, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, vibes. We call them vibes. But no, you must be excited. That was your boy Carey was some people call him Jesus Price. He had a couple moments of higher levels of goaltending there at the end. It was
honestly, when he made those few big saves in overtime, like I just breathed a sign of relief because he stopped it. But once Anderson got the game-winning goal, I literally woke up 3 people in my house because I was going insane, and I was just like, "Let's go!
Let's go!" And you're in Newfoundland?
Yeah, I'm in St. John's, Newfoundland. Yep.
All right, so you're what? I get screwed up. Are you guys just like a couple hours ahead of Eastern? 1 hour?
Right now it's 1:42 a.m.
So you got like 1.5 hour difference? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got an hour and a half difference.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all these time zones.
Hope you're not working tomorrow. Jeez.
No, I ain't working tomorrow. I'm gonna be celebrating tonight.
Oh yeah.
Get a good night's rest, and then I say by tomorrow morning when I get up, go down my basement, and just do what Anderson did last night. Relive the moment, score top shelf, win the game in overtime. Game 5 Wednesday, kick some Tampa Bay's ass. Sorry for the language, but like I said, Montreal is going to take the cup. I'm not gonna stop saying it because it's gonna happen.
Right on, man.
It's manifestation. Yeah, you just will it to existence. Well, Evan, we're as excited as you are, and we can't wait for the game 5 to kick off, and we're going to be here. So, I wish you a good night, man. Unless you have any final thoughts.
Yes, and The last time I was on your show,
Oh yeah.
I was talking to Dale about I had something for his child I was trying to send to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he said he was going to send me his address, but he didn't send it to me yet.
Okay.
So
Okay, I'll get back to you. I got that email. We'll get you offline.
All right, because I really wanted to get it to him, and to be honest, I like him on this show, and while I was watching him when he was with Montreal in that playoff run in 2000, I think it was 2014, and I liked it when he got that double overtime goal. It was a beauty. Like he's the man, and like I said, no one beats him but Carey Price.
He is the man. He is the man.
No, he's definitely the man tonight. All right, buddy. We'll get you sorted out. Thanks again, Evan. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Go Habs, go.
All right.
Woo!
Take care out there. All right.
Take it easy, bro.
There you have it, Shane. Are we ready for Game 5? You feel ready?
I am more than ready. Can't wait. Tomorrow is going to be such a long day. Like I need more. I need more. God. I mean, I also need time to rest because my heart was going 100 miles an hour there. But wow.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. I've been having a great time. I had a hard time getting my thoughts gathered tonight because it was just so much.
Yeah.
Like again, we were at the point where we're like, we were going to do a show no matter what. Like we're going to do shows no matter what. Like at this point in the game, we just want to be out here talking about this. But it was a bit stressful to be like, this could be the last one for a while, like.
Do or die.
It could be the start of a bunch of really great shows. So really appreciate everyone watching tonight. Again, like button down below really helps us out. If you haven't been a subscriber, now's a great time. As Shane mentioned earlier in the program, we have some great guests. We do put out a podcast as well. It's on Spotify, everywhere else you get podcasts, but we're gonna have some great guests, current players, just like Nate Thompson we had a couple weeks ago. We try to peel back the layers a bit about what it means to be in the NHL, what it means to play hockey, off ice stuff too. And, I've been really proud of the work Dale's done on that as well. So really, really want to share more over the summer. And, when we don't have games to talk about, there'll be other hockey related items.
Right? Oh yeah. Expansion draft. You got a free agency. You got the NHL level entry draft, whole lot of things going on this summer. And we'll be pumping out content all the time. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. And that's been the nice thing about the long postseason is that we now have a shorter off season. Hockey starts up in October. They're going to get back to the schedule too. So we're going to have this is going to continue to be a fun place to be if you're a Habs fan. So without any further ado, I guess I'm going to go to bed. I'm exhausted emotionally, mentally. This team has taken me to places I never thought I could go. Shane, I'm sure you got to work tomorrow too or something. So
I got the day off tomorrow. I get to
I get
to sleep in and just relax.
You're going to McLean's for last call, I think. Actually,
what's that?
Is McLean's last call? They're probably going until 1 or 2.
Oh, they're buzzing they're buzzing right now for sure. I know.
Yeah, you're gonna go downtown.
We got to get Ian on. We got to get Ian on. Actually, probably not. He's probably down on the ground right now. But yeah, McLean's is for sure buzzing.
If you're live, throw us an email live@habstonight.com. No, we're not going to stay up for that. We'll just see him on Wednesday. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'm James. This is Shane, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good one.
Go Habs, go, baby.
Habs, go, baby.